Hi everyone, so we are back here in Caroline's area. We are cleaning up inside the cupboards. I'm just gonna show you around. I have been working on this all morning, even though I'm just recording now. I have some fun stuff to show you guys, and I'm in the middle of a mess right now, but I want to show you guys what I'm doing and what's going on. I also found some cute stuff that I do want to show you guys. They're mostly charts. There's so many charts, and I know that Caroline's gonna do some stuff with it, so keep watching. Let's go and see what's going on. All right, so this is what it's looking like right now. So right over here we have these two bags are charts, and over here, except for this one, everything else are magazines. So there's so many magazines. And I found another one of these woven baskets at the other end of the room, and I just bought it here. It already had some wool, so I added some wool. We do need some more storage for the knitting supplies, so I think that goes well. And everything is woven baskets, so it kind of has a little theme going on there as well, which I like. And then over here I filled up this woven basket. It has all the batting and some interface that I found. I just kept it all there. I've been going through all these and just collecting piles, and I did get through to this point, and here is this basket is full of cut-offs, slivers of fabric, some pieces that kind of look like this, but mostly they're strips and cut-offs, and I put them there because if she ever wanted to quilt, the cut-offs are here. Bigger pieces of cuts are here, and here everything is just yardage, so that's not been cut yet. And right over here I have some bags and also some quilts that were started but then just not complete, so I put them all back there. So this is a bag that was started also. So this pile, it's bags. This pile is quilts that were started. And I think I'm gonna keep all quilting supplies together. And I found this quilt basting spray, which I also bought it and put it there. So that's gonna be fabric, quilt, projects. I will probably move the project bag somewhere else. I also found some hardcover books of cross stitching, some samplers. 1987 cross stitch. Sleepy Town days. This is so cute. I actually went through it. It has baby stuff like pillows, throw blankets, some beautiful designs. Another one, very cute. A signature in time. This has a bunch of different charts. Very cool. And I also found this. It's a pouch for the scissors, and it opens all the way around. Very cute. So I was also going through the fabric stash, and I organized it. It makes a little bit more sense now, I think, and I will show you guys that. But I'm just showing some fancy stuff that I found. I found this bag It has some really nice work. And I know we have one of these hanging as decorations in the floss room, so maybe this can go in there too. And I also found so many candles. This is just, this smells so good. I wish you could smell it. This smells so good. And I also found floss. This is just, I found it all over the place, but I connected it together with a paper clip because it's the same color. And I also have some DMC floss. This will go in the DMC pile. This, I think I'm gonna put it with the Roxy floss, even though it feels different than Roxy floss does, if that makes sense. But I'm still gonna keep it together. Yeah, I have some very interesting fabric swatches that I kept out to show you. I just found it so interesting that it looks like newspapers. Very cute. This one I wanted to show you. Looks like my grandmother's sewing machine. Only reason, it was a very old Singer machine, and it had this pattern on it. Very cute. All right, I'm just gonna show you guys what I did with the cupboards, so let's go. Okay, a little update from where it was before. I think it looks better. I hope so. These are strips of fabric. I think they're from like the accent cut-offs from the bags we did, so I kept it all together. Again, full yardage bags that are halfway done, but mostly one sides. They're not attached at all. So this is also some bags, so you can see that this one especially, you see one zipper, the other side's not attached. Quilts that are work in progress. The baskets of tinier cut-offs. These are also cut-offs, but they're bigger than what's in here, so I kept them closer. These were already in this Ziploc bag, so I didn't separate them. I just kept it together because I know Caroline knows what it is, so easier for her. And down here as well, I have bigger cuts of fabric and some lining fabrics that I kept together. Over to the other cabinet. I didn't do much here. Like this, I didn't even touch this yet. But this is all padding and interface, cut-offs. The bags that I found that are all done and are from Evertote, I kept it there. And this is more bedding that's cut, and it has pieces laid together, so I didn't want to separate it. I kept them together as well. I didn't go through these bins just yet, but I think I'm gonna do it the next time. I'm kind of over going through all the fabrics for now, so I think I'm gonna move on to a different part of the room. So I just took out what was in this. This is stuff that came out of Caroline's room. And it's just a bunch of knickknacks, which is really cool. So I thought I'll show you guys what's here and what I'm gonna do with it. So I found these, some gifts that Caroline's gotten. And I just added these to this collection over here, where there's just a bunch of cross stitch, some artwork and gifts that Caroline's gotten. I added them there. So back here on the table, I have the things that came out of this basket here. A little project mat, some needle threaders. I actually have this and this, and I have a couple in this drawer where I kept the needles, so I'm just gonna add them over there. Guess who I thought of when I saw this? Madame Caroline herself. I have a little stash that's growing, so that's interesting. Found this one. I love little containers. This actually still has some mints in it, so I'm gonna give it back to her. And I found one band-aid, and yesterday I found some more band-aids, and there's a tiny first aid box somewhere there. I'm gonna find it and add this. I have some floss, and this is just so pretty. There we go. It's just so beautiful. It has little beads in it, and I always love when there's beading in cross stitch work. And like embroidery, and they include beading. I think that's really cool because beading terrifies me for some reason. Coins go where the coins go, on that side of the table. And I found some of these lotion bars. I think I found some the other day. I'm just gonna add it to the pile. And I also found some of these wax. I'm gonna add it here, and this can just be the wax bowl for now because I've been finding some wax, little bits of wax, so I'm just gonna add it there. And these, oh, the other one dropped, are really cool. These are like Christmas balls. I just love who made this, the time they took. It's really cool. And so is this one. Beautiful. And I've been finding these, and I've actually just been adding them to this wall because I am gonna reorganize this. I don't like how messy it is, and that's a me problem, so I'm gonna work on it later. Just a bunch of knickknacks. What's hand lotion? And these, when I find trinkets like this, and even this, I have also been adding it there. You can see there's some of those. So those will go there. That's Caroline's friend Jacob. They will go. I have a place for floss rings, so I'm gonna add this to that. And this measuring tape, I have not seen a measuring tape that goes on this long. That's crazy, because the one I have at home, it goes up till 60. So that was interesting. And ribbon, I have a box for ribbon. It will go there. And this will be my last bit of organizing for today. Because I'm only here for 30 minutes more, so I'm gonna put these in their places. And that's it. One more thing I have to show you guys. It's just too cute not to. And this comes off. I think this also goes in your thumb for when you're sewing, and it also can hold your needles. It's so cute, and it's cats. I love cats. So this is gonna be it for today. I hope to tackle the knitting area next, so come back for that. Bye. Hello, I'm back here in Caroline's craft area, and today I'm gonna go through the box of floss, and I also want to tackle the knitting area. So I'm kind of over fabrics for a little bit, so I'm gonna be focusing on all the floss and all the knitting supplies. So let's see how it goes. So we have quite a bit of floss here. Some are in rings, so whatever is in rings, I won't separate them. But everything else, I think I'm just gonna organize them into similar color piles. And then I can put a ring on it like this, so it stays together. I think that makes the most sense, just because we have quite a bit of floss here. Maybe I could do them by color family or just the same color. We'll see what we find here. All right, the box is now empty, and all the floss that were in rings, I have it in my hand. And I organized everything into color families. So I have some pinks, some blues and darker colors, reds, yellows, greens, browns, some orange over here, and whites and grays. And I'm just gonna go through them and find if they can. So here I have plum shadow, and I see a couple more plum shadows here. I'm just gonna combine them and put a ring on it so they can stick together. So I also found so many pretty colors. I really like this green, and oh, this one here, it's beautiful. My Funny Valentine, just a really pretty color. This is very beautiful too. Oh, okie dokie. It's a one of a kind. Hannah is very smart with the names. So, Earl Grey, Weathered Winter, more Earl Grey, so they can stick together. But you can see that these are slightly different from slightly different dye lots, looks like, but they can stick together. So I'll update you when I have more progress. All right, it took me a little bit to get here, but I organized all of them by color, and I put a little zip tie on it so they stick together. And I just thought I'll show you guys these beautiful colors. The blues, the greens, the teals, and the yellows. And here we have a bunch of loose oranges. I didn't find a lot more, so I just kept them together. And purples, I love when there's multiple shades. A nice variegated thread, very pretty. The pinks, my favorites. I love these pinks. Beautiful. The reds, and then moving on to the browns, the grays, and the whites. Pretty. So now that these are all organized together, I can put them back in the box, and it'll still be easy to find. So if you want a white, you just pull it out and pick whatever white you want. So, progress. Okay, now that I've finished organizing the floss, I am gonna move in to this side of the room. Whoa! It's exciting because there's a lot of yarn to go through. I'm gonna stick to the big stuff for today, and go through the project bags another day. So I'm gonna go through the yarn, organize it, so come along. Here's a quick before of what we are tackling. So again, these drawers have floss, so does these cupboards on the side. Oh, there we go. I think I'm gonna empty up one of the cupboards and make some space for the stuff that's on top of the cupboard, so we have a more organized space. So let's see how it goes. All right, so I did go through some of the yarn from the pile. Everything's all over the place, but as you can see, there's more space on the table for now. I'll just show you some beautiful yarn that I found. So I filled this bin with smaller balls of yarn, and there's some beautiful colors, some variegated ones. I like this one a lot. It's pretty. And I really like this one. I just love the colors. I love fun colors like this. Okay, so apart from that, I found some cross stitch work that I thought you guys should see. It's so neat. Even the back of this looks very amazing. Like it's perfect. And some more over here. This one's pretty. It's a very, very nice blue. A little bird and a tree. And let's see what this one is. Pretty pretty. So the plan for this area is I'm gonna try to fill up more of these woven baskets with yarn, and I'm trying to color code it as best I can. It's just that there's quite a bit that I haven't gone through yet. So what I did is I emptied out one of the cupboards temporarily into this. Oh, there goes another one. Temporarily into this, and I was able to, let me show you, put some project bags in there, and these are all work in progress, so I just kept all of them right there. And yeah, it's a tight fit, but I will have another one free so I can fill it up with more project bags. And right at this corner I have some more project bags, but I'm guessing they are cross stitch, so I'm gonna move it towards the other side of the room, so all the crafts has its own corner. So I have one cupboard with quilting, one with floss, and one for stationery stuff. I'm gonna make this the yarn and crochet corner. So yeah, this is gonna be a wrap up for today. I'm just gonna pull stuff out, keep it on the table, but I will show you what I have on the table for right now. Yeah. Okay, so here I have some purples, some beige, this goes here, some pinks, variegated, another fun color with a little charm. I actually have earrings with the same charm. Cute. Greens, fun greens, neons, and some grays. So that's what I have for now, and I have some here as well. These are variegated, and these blues and browns are together, and I think it's a really nice color combination. We have a couple of these, so I'm gonna keep them together. And over here we have more variegated stuff, so maybe I'll have a corner for just the variegated ones, so they could be in one side together, and the solid colors will stay together. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys next time, because this is gonna be a wrap up for today. Progress. Bye.